welcome back. This is Denise. Today I want to paint a stripey one because when I did this one I had an idea of, instead of doing the mark making in the stripes, maybe coming in and doing the mark making outside the stripes with the stripes underneath. And so today I'm kind of going to follow up on that idea. And I'm using a half a piece of the, maybe even like a third. I don't know. This is a piece that I've cut out of the Bao 10 by 15 pad, but it's about this much of that. So it's about a third of the paper. Let's see what that even is. I don't even know when I did this. Or that could be, I mean, maybe. You know what? I bet I did. I bet it's a half a sheet. Oh, this is what I've done. Okay, it's a half a sheet of the Hahnemühle paper. I thought I was using the Bao. I must have shoved the other half of this piece in that watercolor pad. But it was the right size for this, so it's the other half of that piece. Okay, half a piece of the Hahnemühle paper. 100% cold press. And I want to work in the blues and greens, so I have pulled out from my Masha's colors the Moody Brown. So it's kind of going to be green and brown, I guess. Shadow Green Deep, Shadow Turquoise, and Green Gold. So kind of funky colors, but kind of in tune with the blues, greens kind of feel. Just because that's what I'm feeling today. And I did not pick it from a color card, so we'll just see how wonky it ends up. But I'm using dirty water because I just painted another piece that ended up super cool. And I'm just gonna come on in here and put in some wonky stripes, and we'll just get started. And I want there to be some dark color and some light color, and areas where they blend up into each other, and areas where I can mark make. So we are just going for it. And I'm dripping some water, so that's going to add some interest in there. Not on purpose, it's just dripping. And I'm kind of even mixing the paints together on my brush, not even worrying about getting the color off. I do like that blue though. I like some of the clean blue color, so maybe we'll do a little bit of that without mixing it on the brush. How about that? Maybe I'll pick this brown up and put the brown in there. Ooh, look at that. Look at these colors. Oh my gosh. These are so pretty. Let's run some water in here and just get some extra texture. And then I might put a little color on my brush and run a little color just in with some of these areas so that it does some other funkiness. Who knows? Just some fun here for giggles. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be super dark, so maybe we'll water that down a little bit. All right. Feel like I didn't get enough blue. That blue right there, I've kind of lost it in there. So I might pull blue back, I don't know. All right, let's let this dry, and then I'll be back in just a minute. All right, this is dry, and this is gorgeous just like it is. Can you imagine that being like the front of like a notebook, or if you're like a landscape artist, you know, you can see like portions of this being beautiful landscape paintings. Oh, just some ideas for you. Not what I'm going to do today. Of course not. Because that's the way I roll. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I am on a kick where I like filling in these little areas with my matte pencil, my Blackwing Matte. Or Pitt Matte Graphite 14B. I like it to be as bold as possible. And I like to fill in the white spots. It's just my current go-to for a few things I've made that I'm like, ooh, I love this so much, let's do some more of it. And I'm sure the next time I get on the next thing, it'll be something completely different. But that's what I like about playing and exploring with you guys. We can just explore wherever our inspiration takes us. And currently, this is where mine's taking me. Okay. And still thinking something over the top of it that's not following the lines, but man, we got some good lines to follow if we did want to do just the lines. Just saying. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo, I love it. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay, I kind of want to, I don't know what it is. Might be time to pull some stencils out, because I hadn't pulled stencils out in a while. So let's just think. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I want to bring some of that blue back in. So I've got the green blue deep, my Blackwing Matte paint. And I'm going to pull my ink blending brush. And I like this stencil. It's one of my favorite by Mayne, M-A-Y-N-E L276 from Stencil Girl. And it's a corrugated cardboard looking stencil. And I'm going to ride some of this color back in here with this stencil. Just strategically, it doesn't have to be everywhere. I'm just playing. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, alright, I don't hate it. Sometimes you wonder. And then I've got a Tim Holtz stencil. This one is, let me pull it out. I'm feeling like flourishes. I don't know why, I just am. Flourish layering stencil THS032 or 032, but I'm kind of feeling like a flourish in here. I'm gonna do it just because I am. And I'm gonna do it with gold paste, because you know I am. This is my Kuretake gold mica paste. You can use any gold you like. This is the gold I like. If I have enough gold. I need to store these where they're sitting up instead of down. Oh, there we go. I need to store these like this, so all that gold can come to the tip for me. Okay, let's see what we got. Hang on. Okay, again, my ink blending brush. I'm kind of coming from the edge. I don't want it to be edge to edge because it's a square. I don't want it to do that, but I do want it to... Whoa! Look at how lovely that was. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was rather beautiful. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure there's none of that on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Okay, that... Whoa. Alright, let's do it coming from up here and try not to get it. Oh my gosh, that is just so lovely. Like, in a way I didn't even expect. Look how pretty that is. I kind of feel like I need tiny bit at the bottom here. So can I line it back up? Where was it actually? Ooh, it was right there. Ooh, good job, good job. I didn't get it to come down, so let's do that. Okay, I just ain't got any paint on my brush. That's the problem here. That's why we're not getting a look there. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. I need it to be to the edge here. Oh, don't move on there. Oh, that's what I needed though. Okay. That is so lovely. Even lovelier than I thought it would be. Okay, now I feel like, what are we gonna do here? Whoa, Oh, that right there just made me so happy. I want that to dry before I mess it up. I'm kind of wondering, I'll get out my Kuretake Zig pen. And this was the one that Sketchbox got for us, but you can also get the Zig Posterman by Kuretake in the gold. And those, I link on my favorites list. Same color, those just are a different shape. And I kind of want to add some lovely dots. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I like that. And we can see just a tiny bit of gold in the little tiny dots. I wasn't trying to do anything super major there, but I love that. Now I'm kind of wondering, I need something else. I feel like I need something else. What do we need? I feel like maybe something in the green, possibly. Trying to stand that gold up there for us. Maybe something in the green. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe we just need to go ahead with some dots. So I've got something like this, which is real close to Punchinella, but a little bit less uniform. This is Bubble Layering Stencil by Tim Holtz. And what if we do this in, I want to say, like a crazy color. Like maybe this one in the yellow-green medium, which is a little bit intense, but maybe as a dot we can make it work. Okay, I don't know. Tiny bit scared of that color now that I did this. Okay, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, a moment of fear. Yes, okay, that's what I kind of wanted. Just something to be like a little pop of color that was different, still fit into our color palette. Okay, now I'm definitely liking this. Okay, so for me that was a good choice. For you it might not have been. Okay, I'm loving that. Okay, that's fun. Feel like for today I could be there. It could be where I wanted to go. Just a little bit of fun, play. Could chop this into other pieces and have, you know, lovely little sections, but I like the whole thing. This would have been fun as a grid painting also. But sometimes you just want to sit and have some fun, which is usually what I want to do at my art table. I'm just making art for me and you to play. But look at those colors. And look at that shine. And a little bit of whimsy. I'm feeling good today. This is the end of the pad. Let me tell you, the little stripe at the end here drives me insane. I wish the Hahnemühle did not put black glue to glue their pad together. That's the one pet peeve I have about my very favorite paper. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. Look at how gorgeous. Okay, now that is a pretty little painting, and I love it. And that's pretty. Hope you enjoyed painting with me today, and I'll see you guys next time.